So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Rummenigge.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Albert. Oh, that's a key interception. Bergomi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Albert! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk tries to clear. Nesta. Owen. Now it's Bellingham. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And through to the goalkeeper. Lahm. Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Thuram. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Lam. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is lovely. Nesta is there to clear. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bergomi cuts it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in time.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! There it is!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bellingham! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made... He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vieira, under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
550.
Rummenigge, he could be in here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without hesitation. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Owen. Showing good feet. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge. Albert. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Rijkaard. That is a great pick out. Albert has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he put it away? He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
So, time for changes
Number
on
10,
both sides, actually.
Messi. Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 5, Van Dijk.
Beckham.
Number 9,
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
number 11.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Number 25, Beckham. Number 13, Neymar. Number 20,
Pops him off in and wins back the ball.
Number 21, Griezmann.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Griezmann. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. All hands on deck for this one. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's Maradona! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Beckham clears. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Bergomi. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. He's got space in the area. Bellingham. He's got the shot away. That's a half-decent try. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other...
There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He has found the way through. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Chance! They're going to be quick to recover this. Bergomi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, played right into his path. And the shot's on here. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Owen. Rummenigge. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Neymar. He could be in here, and the ball's a good one here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Brazil take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Messi is standing over this one. Messi! It's loose and has a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. That's a good ball out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely feet. Messi. And the keeper's in command. And the first 45 minutes are up. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Rummenigge. And he's running through. Shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Loose has a goal! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
The attendance for this
Not
match
so much
was
sophistication as doggedness
71,998.
and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ah, he's given it away. Can he finish? In he goes again. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Thuram. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number 7,
Played into the middle.
Ronaldinho.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Quality
Number
ball.
11, Owen.
Seedorf.
Number 8,
Ernest
Bellingham.
tries to dink it through. Thuram
Van
kept
Dijk.
aware. And
Coming
it
on
is
the
reclaimed
field,
easily.
Number 25.
They're trying
Beckham.
everything to subdue him
Number
here.
13,
Well, they seem intent
Neymar.
on marking him out of the
Number
game. They're
21,
certainly trying to wind him up in the
Griezmann.
process, Peter.
Number 22, Erling Haaland. Number 18,
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their
Number
commitment to the
20,
cause, but it's a goal
Baresi.
credit that would be
Substitution
most
in
welcome now.
progress.
Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. And he was quick to react.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Griezmann going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! And that may just do it! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Brazil take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. They're still...
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time.
And now they can clear their lines. Taken back almost at once. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Griezmann. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's looking wide. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Nicely spread.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic.
Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Still goalless. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rodri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Owen. And here's Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, crossbar! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Costa Curta. Neymar. Rijkaard. Elbert. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Van Dijk. It's Ronaldinho. Rodri. Almost half an hour in now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. Maldini. Costa Curta. Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nesta gets good distance on it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Real chance! Well, there's the clearance. Neymar. Rummenigge. To Messi. Rummenigge. Neymar. Owen. Shot could be on. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Bellingham. And Owen! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So there was the first half.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona are probably...
Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. Oh, great. Albert! Now the finish! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And here's Messi. That's an excellent interception.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Albert. And the shot's on here. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Substitution.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Climbs up big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can...
Oh, he's had a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Ronaldinho.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here.
Coming on the field, number 13.
That's tiny.
Number 21, Griezmann. Number 23, Dennis Law. Number 19, Suarez. Number 20,
Some
Erase it.
resolute defending
Number
there.
18, Platini.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lahm gets a foot in here. Platini. Shifted it to the flank. Yamal. 5 minutes left on the clock. Yamal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a decent clearance. Griezmann.
There will be
He's played him through. He's picked his way through. Chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
It's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? So that's it, it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! And one more try! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Brazil have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
He's picked his way through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. That's an excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And they're back on the ball again. This is promising. Real chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Neymar. Neymar really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Platini. Over to the left. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rummenigge. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Hullet. Messi! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Maldini. Now Costa Curta. Nesta. Hullet. Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Now who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's a sharp pass. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Albert clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's a good ball. Now, big chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
2 added minutes has been
There
indicated.
was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
To make sure to put any
opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Thank you for your
Well, we thought this
cooperation.
would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty... Albert! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Has a goal! Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Roberto Carlos played in with a header! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, he's not getting past him there. Turan.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rummenigge. It's a great ball. Great chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
We have got
Platini.
changes here, from
Number
both sides, in
8.
fact.
Bellingham.
So all
Number
square,
23.
and not for the first time.
Suarez.
Yeah, it's always a
Number
dangerous time when you've just
22.
scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're
Number
pegged back
2.
again.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
Maradona.
Number 26.
Well, they can break here.
Number 24.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Number 11.
Barcelona need to make something happen here.
Number 14. Gerrard. Number 20.
Don't you just love the level of
Berratti.
intensity here?
Substitution
Neither is
in
prepared to
progress.
back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game. And that was very necessary. And it's Maldini. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Luis Suarez!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Yamal.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's played it in low. Ronaldinho. Now it's Owen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's headed upfield.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Owen. He's had a hit! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Around this stadium.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5. Nesta. Coming on the field is number 15. Maldini.
Into extra time we go. Well, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. And here's Yamal. And that's been drilled in. Oh, important interception. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Cleared without complication. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Gerrard. Pedri. Pedri can see things others simply cannot. And he thumps it clear. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick request today.
Yeah,
for
it is
everybody
coming
to
down to
please
those last
kindly
15
remove any
minutes.
cars
A
parked on
truly
the road
attritional
outside the
affair
stadium.
that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Vieira.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 17.
Well, this really
Rodri.
has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Brazil take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done...
Good effort from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pedri goes steaming forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Luis Suarez! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Rummenigge!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Owen. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Back into the middle. Played back in. Has a go! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Maldini. Sweat. Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Maldini. Here comes and goes in for the header! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. No doubt of it. There's the hit! He scores! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared away. Messi. That's Maldini. Maldini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
They're back in possession and ready. Neymar! It's in! Brazil are back in business! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And the shot! Albert. Neymar goes steaming forward. Rummenigge. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Rummenigge. Can he put it away? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar! In he goes again!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Neymar.
time.
Seedorf. And no, that was never going to make it. No, no way through. Messi. And it's Owen. Rummenigge. Owen. Messi. And Messi! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Maldini. Buffon has that under control.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Van Dijk. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Rummenigge. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely. He is through here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Czech getting this one clear. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Ronaldinho. Maldini. And he's whipped it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
The attendance for this
It's
match
about
was
risk-taking and boldness now.
70,987.
Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Seedorf. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Albert! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Albert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram. And it's Maldini. Now Ronaldinho. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Owen.
Costa Curta.
Coming on the field,
That
number
has earned
13,
a reprieve for the time being.
Number 20,
Brazil are definitely
Figo.
going about this the
Number
right way.
19,
There is an
Suarez.
irresistible, irrepressible
Number
look
6,
about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Decent hit! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. There's the shot! Thuram with the clearance. Thuram. Now it's tries a shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Brazil have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maldini.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be 3 minutes.
Brazil
added time.
have reclaimed it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Maldini. And here's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. And it's Maldini. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta gets it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nesta cuts it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. Bellingham. Owen. Now it's Owen. That's Roberto. Now it's Canabria. He is through here. Roberto. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got away. And he's taking no chances there. Stood up well to him there. Owen. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi, now it's Messi. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Adams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That is good alertness. Bergomi. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
70,987.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Giuseppe Bergomi. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 7, Ronaldinho.
Haaland.
Number 9,
That's a sweet ball, that.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10,
Well played and well cleared.
coming on the field.
Had a shot.
Number 17,
Oh, and
Rodri.
they really should have been
Number
made to pay.
18, Platini. Number 13, Neymar. Number 22, Erling Haaland.
Here,
Number
Roberto.
25,
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. In with a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's got tall, and it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Gnabry!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's had a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the... He's got the shot away! And he's quick to get it clear again. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is a
Well, he got rid
interception.
because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Messi gets through and shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That looks a good ball through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yamal. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Platini. And now the hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. And that's been intercepted. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bellingham. Ronaldinho. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he finish? He scores! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Owen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. He could be in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Owen. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Yamal! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
So
7,
time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
Number
while.
10, Messi.
So all square,
Number
and not
8,
for the first time.
Bellingham.
Well, they just couldn't have responded
Number
any better, Peter.
Owen.
Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can
Number
lose focus after
22,
scoring, but you still have to
Haaland.
take your chances.
Number 13,
Brilliant.
Neymar. Number 25,
Hit into the middle. He gets big. Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Beckham. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Keeper sees it all the way. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to...